Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I'm back with another kangaroo math video. Sorry for not uploading yesterday, I was a bit busy. I have 2 more tests tomorrow, so I was preparing for that. But even though I have tests tomorrow, I will make a video anyways, so be prepared for that. That's how committed I am. Today's question is from, I think, the same test as the one we did on Wednesday or Tuesday. But it's a bit easier, and it follows the thing we've been doing recently with patterns. Because I'm just trying to go kind of units, like put things together. So now we're doing patterns. Remember that time when we did a lot of shapes, right? So I'm trying to put in a big group of different things, diversify what we're doing. So we're not just doing one thing or another, right? So I hope you'll enjoy it, and let's get into it. All right, Paul goes on a 5-day hiking trip. Oh, and if you guys want to get the question yourself, it'll be in the link below. Feel free to click on that, print it out, and do it yourself. Paul goes on a 5-day hiking trip. So that's a long hiking trip. I hope he brought some water and food. He starts Monday and ends Friday, walking 2 more miles than the day before, right? So he starts Monday, then he goes to what? What's after Monday? Tuesday, obviously. Then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? That's his trip. Now, when it says he walks 2 more miles than the day before, that means if he walked 10 miles here, he'd walk 12 here, then 14, right? That just means each day he walks 2 more miles than the day before. If he walked 70 miles, how many miles did he walk on Thursday? So the total here is 70 miles. Now, all we know is he walks 2 more additional miles every day. So we don't know where to start, we don't know where to end. Well, actually, we do know where to end. This is going to be 70. He has walked 70 miles. At this point, he has walked 70 miles. But how do we know how much he walked each day? Well, what I'm thinking is let's pretend this 2 more miles every day doesn't exist, right? Let's pretend that doesn't exist. If you were to walk about the same amount every day, how much would you have to walk each day to get a 70, right? To hit 70 miles. Well, he walks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So in order to find out how many miles he'd walk every day if he walked the same amount, we do 70 divided by 5, right? How many times is 5 going to 70? Well, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So that's over 10. 55, 60, 65, 70. So 14 times, right? So what does that mean for us? Well, that means he walks 14 miles every day, right? 14, 14, 14, 14, 14. And if you add up all those 14s, you will get 70. So, now let's see. If he walks 2 more miles every day, how are we going to figure that out? Well, we know we can start with 14 on every number, right? And we know that this has to be less, and this has to be more, right? Because he has to start walking less than 14 and walking more, right? Because if he walks more each day, he walks the least the first day and the most the last day. Now, let's just keep this Wednesday as 14, right? Let's just keep it like that. Let's see if that'll work, right? So 2 less here will be 12, right? Because we have to go 2 more every day. So if he goes 12 Tuesday, he goes 14 Wednesday. And if he goes 12 Tuesday, he goes 10 on Monday, right? 10 plus 2 is 12, 12 plus 2 is 14. Now we have to go more. 14 plus 2 is 16. 16 plus 2 is 18. Now, does this add up to 70? Well, let's figure that out. It looks like it's a lot of big numbers and it might be hard to add together. But here's a little trick. You see this 2 and this 8? What's 2 plus 8? It's 10, right? So 12 plus 18, you add the 2 and the 8, you get 10. And then you have 2 more 10s. 10 plus 10 plus 10. So that's 30. Right? And we could do the same thing for 16 plus 14. 6 plus 4 is 10, plus the 2 10s is 30. So here we have 10 plus 30 plus 30. And what's that equal to? Well, 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 3 is 7. So that's equal to 70. So wait, that does work. Now, why does that work? Well, if every number is 14, right? Like how we have 14 before for every number. Let me just write that down quickly. 14, 14, 14, 14. Look at this. This is also 14. Now, let's keep this 14 like we did here. If we take away 2 here, minus 2, we get 12. Now, we need to keep all of these numbers in there because we need them, right? So then we add 2 here. So this minus 2 was added right back, right? So that brings us to 16 there. Now, here, since we want to go to 10, we do minus 4. Now, what can we do to keep that 4, right? Because we need to have 14 everywhere. Well, we add 4 here, right? So that means minus 4 plus 4, they cancel out. So this gives us 10, and this gives us 18. And look, that's the pattern we had before. So that's another way to look at it. You see, it's like a pattern-based thing. Because if you take away from one thing, you have to add to the other, right? Because the amount of miles does not change. It just changes how many he walks per day. So now the question is, how many miles does he walk on Thursday? And that is 16 miles. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's question. I love these types of questions. These are so useful. Like if you know the concept of adding and taking away, like how we took away 2, we added 2, we took away 4, we added 4. That'll help you so many times in future math. So I hope you guys enjoyed and have a nice day.